is Grind City Wrestling, and it is episode 340. Oh, yeah. Be sure to take that subscribe button to Slap City wherever you're watching or wherever you're listening. Also, you can download the Grind City Media app absolutely free and listen to Grind City Wrestling like last week, where Devin had the worst take in the history of the program. You can go back and revisit that, or you can just go to Instagram and check out the comments. But this week, we've got a lot to talk about, including Jerry the King Lawler back in the news. But first, got to introduce my co-host, my tag team partner, the worst take in the history of Grind City Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Devin Walker, baby!
I mean, the worst take is a little bit of a stretch.
Just take it on the chin.
You know, I don't think that was a worst take. There were people that agree with me, bro. It was the worst. I said worse things in this show.
We should have just screenshotted the comments. Because
yeah, make sure you put the good ones in there too. The people that agree with me, because I responded to them this morning.
There are people that are scared to say it because it's so just cap.
I mean, no.
He said, who cares about AJ Lee? Who cares? And meanwhile, on WWE programming, they're still killing it.
This guy. Bro, I'm telling you, once this freaking Becky Lynch angle is over with, no one's going to give up about AJ Lee.
Well, after the tag, then AJ's got to chase for the championship, right? So we know we're going there. Anyway, follow Devin on Twitter at Devin_Walker2. What's new, Devin?
Nothing really 5-star. It's another week in paradise. Yeah, I did take the bullets from you idiots in the comments. It's fine. You can agree to disagree. I love it all. But yeah, it was fun. It's been cool. Another week of wrestling. It's kind of like been an interesting lead up to this Wrestlepalooza show. I know we've been fiending for
Wrestlepalooza.
I don't know. It's kind of like this is like the most unoriginal pay-per-view name in history. Like they're like, what can we put on Palooza? Like there's a
I want to see that on Unreal, right?
Something Palooza.
So what are they doing? They're all sitting at the table. I know Paul Heyman just sitting there going, hey, they should just bring back Wrestlepalooza, because he came up with it, right?
Really?
ECW.
Oh, was there an ECW thing?
Yeah, Wrestlepalooza. We were in Pine Grove at Pine Grove High School last week. It's last Thursday. It was absolutely off the chain. Go to the Memphis Wrestling social media. Dude, Coach Wallace was like, I can do whatever you need me to do.
This guy.
It's like, well, what do you want to do? I'm going to give somebody the spear. This coach gets in the ring and spears Ash Taylor. I would say out of his shoes, but did you notice Ash Taylor doesn't wear shoes?
Yeah, I thought that was always weird as hell. Tell him to put some damn shoes on, bro. Yeah. Sanitation's a real thing, bro.
Definitely. Shout out to Pine Grove. That was a lot of fun. We'll be back there next year.
Shout out to the Slaughterhouse, too. Those are my people now, man.
Tell me about some Slaughterhouse. These guys are nuts.
Yeah, they're not nuts. They're good people. Shout out to the Slaughterhouse.
Lauderdale County Fair. That was on Friday. Slaughterhouse was there. I don't know what they were doing. It was like...
Those are my people right there.
They were fitting in right at home. There was goats on one side and carnival rides on the other.
Shout out to my dogs, the Slaughterhouse, man. They tapped into the show.
Uh-oh.
They probably agree with me, too, by the way.
Here we go. All right.
Oh, no.
Thanks to Jalen.
Oh, come on, Jalen. Don't do this.
Check this out. You can see some of those comments. Go ahead. Read those out loud.
Read that. I ain't even going to hold you. I don't care about wrestling at her. I didn't care about her wrestling at her peak. I get the fandom, but I don't care about her return at all.
What?
Shout out real Chris Moore. Oh, bruh. Somebody finally said it. Also, somebody said,
get out of here.
I have never seen Devin hate
like this. Read the other ones.
I've never seen Devin hate like this. Must be a part of the vision.
Oh.
And I responded to him and said, #heal Devin.
Burn it down.
He also said, this is just flat out hating. Somebody said that. And the last but not least, here we go. Here we go. This guy. I don't know who this guy is. The King Elvis. Takes be out of pocket for real. I be trying to ride with your homie, but no, man.
I love how you read it like they wrote it.
Oh, for sure.
Because you know that's what they wanted.
Yeah. That's what I want. Look.
Shout out to Devin. That's good sportsmanship right there.
We are here for banter. We're here for the back and forth.
I love it.
Look. I think my skin has grown. You want to ask what's new? My skin has grown a layer as the week's going on. You don't know the kind of shit that I get in my
The deeper you get into this, the deeper you get
in, the crazier people get.
The deeper on the local level.
Yes.
If you show up at the Wrestle Center every single taping, oh, you're going to hear it.
Oh, no.
There's a lot going on.
That's why I pick my moments. I pick my spots. Look, my skin has gotten so much thicker because the more I talk, the more I say outlandish stuff. And people like to, You need to see.
I personally
You
love.
should see our Chris Vernon show comments. I'll leave it at that.
I personally love when independent wrestlers get in your DMs.
Yeah,
and you come in here and you tell me about it. I absolutely love it. And guys and girls, he tells me about it, just so you know.
And I always respond to, by the way. I always respond to people.
It's great.
But yeah, if it's either the independent wrestlers DMing me, people being mad at me, or people in the Chris Vernon show comments, my skin's gotten way thick, so I can take a little banter on Instagram.
I love it. All right, so shout out to Lauderdale County Fair. That was a whole lot of fun. Psycho Simon was over like crazy. I don't want to say what he does, but he's from that area. And then also shout out to Tiger Volleyball. Have you ever been to a University of Memphis Tiger volleyball game or a college volleyball game?
I've not been to a Memphis Tiger volleyball game since I was in college, and I was there for a different reason than what you were.
Bro, forget that. I have an all newfound respect. Not that I didn't before, but like the respect for college volleyball players is huge. Oh my, I don't know how their arms aren't all bruised up afterwards. They hit these balls like 100 miles an hour. It is incredible. I have never been that close. I actually did PA. Shout out to Jake Brewer, by the way.
Look at this man, bro.
I did PA at
dude,
Tiger volleyball.
He's trying to put over Tiger volleyball right now.
All right, let's put it this way. Basketball and football, those are my two favorite sports.
What about baseball?
Volleyball.
You put volleyball ahead of baseball?
I'm putting volleyball, just as far as working and watching, it was so exciting. It was literally back and forth.
Like, what would your PA sound like?
What do you want to hear?
Like if somebody get a spike.
Tiger! No, it's more like, you're an idiot.
I'm dead.
It's more like, Point Skyhawks.
Oh, it's like generic PA.
Point Skyhawks.
Oh, it's like that.
Point for your Tigers! It depends on how loud the crowd is. Like if the crowd is like with it, then you can give it a little more, or else you just sound weird because you're just kind of like. All right.
You should be like,
I'm telling you.
Number 10 with the spike.
Oh, that was you don't do that. That's not how you do it. But the introductions are always my favorite part because it doesn't matter if it's hustle.
I'm dead.
Oh, I could only imagine doing intros for the Grizz.
This is funny.
Oh my gosh, that would be just
one day.
I always say it would be great, but shout out to Marcus. I don't want Marcus to like miss because he's sick or something like that. But yeah, that would be a thrill. Okay, anyways, tomorrow night, Juggalo Championship Wrestling, or actually, so this drops on Wednesday. So it's Wednesday night.
Yes.
Violent J, Shaggy 2 Dope are back in Memphis at Minglewood Hall. And I got a text.
Like Love Island?
Guess what's nothing like Love Island. Guess what's going down at Minglewood Hall?
Wrestling.
Pro wrestling.
Inside or outside?
I don't know. There's something going on inside, something going on outside.
How do I watch the wrestling?
Well, I need you.
You need me for what?
I need you.
What do you need me for?
I can't go alone.
What's wrong with this dude, Jay? What do you need
so
me
Memphis
for?
Wrestling will be in the house for the Juggalo Championship Wrestling, and then also the Insane Clown Posse have a concert. So I'm like, don't know what to wear because I don't want...
That crowd's going to be a weird crowd.
Fago all over the place.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to be there for the show.
Well, I need you there for the show.
5-star. Do I look like somebody that listens to Insane Clown Posse?
Wouldn't you want to see Juggalo Championship Wrestling? JCW versus Memphis Wrestling?
I mean, yeah, but I ain't trying to get Fago thrown on me, bro.
I'm not trying to get Fago thrown on me either.
And those people are... Man, okay, never mind. I'm not going to say it on this show. Have you seen Juggalos?
Dude, we had Violent J at the Wrestle Center.
No. Have you been to a Juggalo show before?
No, I'm actually looking forward to going to my very first one. Even if Memphis Wrestling wasn't going to wrestle there, I was going to reach out to Violent J like, hey, bro, I definitely want to go.
I've been to a Juggalo show back in high school.
Ooh.
I knew a dude who worked at Kroger with me who was a Juggalo. And he was like, yo, Dev, come to my show at this like local, like rock, like somewhere on freaking Union. Juggalo show. I walked in there 5-star.
This would be Minglewood Hall.
And bruh, them people are different. They're different.
Like indie wrestling fans? Different?
Like low-key like indie wrestling. Like I think they're very compatible. Indie wrestling fans and Juggalo fans are a little bit the same.
Regardless, Juggalo Championship Wrestling, Memphis Wrestling, they're going to be competing against one another at Minglewood Hall. So check that out. Go to the website, all that good stuff. Insane Clown Posse. It's all going down Wednesday, so that'd be tonight. Also, this Saturday, Arkansas, we mentioned that. And it's Grizzlies night at AutoZone Park, so I'm going to try to make both. because there's an 11 a.m. kickoff that I have to be there for. And then maybe after, maybe I can make it over to Grizzlies night.
Trust me, I'll be at both. So you should try to make both too.
And then Sunday, Kalisto and Johnny Swinger will be live at the Wrestle Center. Johnny
Swinger?
Haven't seen him since the Grind City Wrestling Night.
Speaking of Johnny Swinger, you see that somebody made a return last week in NXT? Remember that guy?
I did,
You remember Mr. Breeze?
Tyler Breeze.
Shout out Tyler Breeze, man.
Could be a perfect segue into the best wrestling that we watched all week. I've got a lot of news and notes we're going to get to. The King is back in the news. Of course, there was another release from WWE. You got to get all about it. But first, best wrestling.
Because I am the Segue King. I should have wore the shirt today, but I got Jacob Fatu shirt on today.
Yeah, check that out. Not I mean.
My best wrestling of the week, 5-star. I think it's, for me, there's two things this week that I thought were pretty cool. One was Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes getting back together on NXT. Thought that was a cool moment. But the cream of the crop, the moment of a lifetime, the moment I think is going to live forever in wrestling lore. And I think is going to push him into another stratosphere of stardom. You look confused. You don't know what I'm talking about. Dominic Mysterio is now your AAA champion. And yes, that's cool. That's great. But the part I love is he made his dad put that damn belt on him and say, look at me. I am better than you. Dominic Mysterio, there's something about Dominic, bro. I think we said this before. He is a mixture of Ray and Eddie into one person, right? And you put those two people together and you have a freaking superstar.
Dom posted a picture of Eddie with his arm around adult Dom with the championship. So somehow they photoshopped it together.
It's called AI.
It looked, if you just woke up this year and saw the picture, you'd be like, oh, that's cool.
That's dope.
That's real.
But I think the fact that Dominic has the aura, he has the aura of Eddie, but kind of like the ring work of Mysterio and Eddie together. That makes sense?
Yeah.
And I think that and you put those two worlds together, you have a freaking superstar. And Dominic Mysterio, I said this on this podcast forever ago, and we should clip this one when I say it now. But I think Dominic Mysterio has a chance to be the biggest in the business in the next 10 years. And that's not hyperbole. I think the trajectory he's on right now, Dominic Mysterio could be the biggest in the wrestling business in the next 10 years. Why do you ask that? Because like I said, he is the perfect mixture of Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio. And I love every bit of it. Your new AAA champion, he met his dad. He said, yo, put the belt on me, Pops. I'm not putting this belt on myself. You finna put this belt on me, bro. Dominic Mysterio, salute to you, my guy. Big fan.
The best wrestling that I watched all week, I have to agree 100%. I've got it right here. AAA.
Oh, that was yours?
Rey Mysterio putting the belt around Dominic Mysterio's waist. The match, all that stuff, very, very cool. But how they're keeping the father-son feud going without having them have to fight or interfere or mess with each other. It was a very cool moment. And I promise you, one of the reasons I wrote this down is because, the wrestling fans would think, what a, embarrassing moment for Rey Mysterio. I mean, it's designed to get heat, obviously.
Yes.
But I know
Dominic is a perfect heel.
Rey Mysterio is so proud and happy deep down inside putting that title around his son's waist. That was so
AAA,
cool.
By the way, a company that was so big to Mysterio when he was coming up through the ranks, right?
100%. All Rey Mysterio's mentors and people that he worked with, Conan, all those guys worked there. And so for Dom to be on top and also still be the Intercontinental Champion, that makes it even bigger because Dominic Mysterio is a main champion on a main television program and then also carrying the AAA title
and
with him.
Nothing puts the Intercontinental in a championship than carrying the AAA championship, right?
Very, very cool.
So I think it's kind of like a chef's kiss to Dominic as a character, as a fool. It's like our Intercontinental Champion is a legitimate Intercontinental Champion.
And if you rewind back,
shout out Dominic Mysterio.
The person that really helped make all this happen, Rhea Ripley.
Yes.
Without Rhea Ripley, she solidified him as a man, as the man. She really did. If you rewind back to Kid Dom being introduced with Rhea Ripley, we're all like, what is going on here? We instantly hate it because we're all jealous, right?
Yeah.
And then it just has gone this far now without her.
Because he went from like being a kid
Literally looked like a kid.
To growing like the mullet,
the mustache,
like real heel bad guy shit, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Real bad guy shit. He's wearing the Palm Angels in the ring, like you probably don't know what that is, but
no, what is
the
that?
Palm Angels in the ring, where like the dude has the aura, bro, of Eddie Guerrero. And if you know this, Eddie Guerrero, I know like I've mentioned this on this show before. Jeff Hardy being Black America's favorite wrestler, Eddie Guerrero's up there too. We love some Eddie Guerrero, bro. We love
Me too.
Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero, Jeff Hardy, RVD. Those are the trifecta.
All right, a couple of the honorable mentions. Cody Rhodes made his return. He looked awesome. What is this whole story with Cody and Brandy? Had a baby?
Yeah, they had a baby.
There's a whole thing of, was Brandy pregnant?
They had the baby and didn't tell nobody.
But she had just done interviews and did not appear to be pregnant at all. So there's a whole story that we're waiting on.
Yeah.
Especially the wrestling fans, although it is none of their business.
Weirdos.
Also, really, really good stuff with Seth and Becky against Punk and AJ. And if you look at the picture of CM Punk and AJ Lee coming down the ramp together, it's like, what world are we living in?
You know how I feel about this.
We do know how you feel about this. The big match is coming up at WrestlePalooza. We're going to talk about it in just a moment. But first,
how about this? 5-star. Tell me how you feel about AJ Lee next week.
Okay.
When the finishes that you didn't know existed until this last week.
It's the
You still don't remember. And the chat told you.
Hold on, they did. Widow's Peak.
They told you.
How am I going to remember that?
That's not right.
Widow's Peak?
No, that's Victoria's finisher.
The Black Widow.
There you go.
Why is it the Black Widow?
It's like a spider, bro.
Shouldn't it be like the Heartbreaker or something? Because she was that jealous.
Because she does like the spider thing, bro.
All right. In the news, Jerry the King Lawler suffers a stroke. And this news broke. You see there, that's WMC Action News 5. Memphis wrestling legend Jerry Lawler suffers stroke. And I knew about this probably a week before the news broke. TMZ actually broke the news. WMC Action News 5 Plus website, Memphis wrestling legend, WWE Hall of Famer Jerry the King Lawler is recovering after suffering a stroke. Lawler 75 is back in Memphis after the stroke happened at his home in Florida. Man, they tried to keep this quiet.
Is the King okay?
I think so. He underwent a procedure. He's back at home.
This is the second one he's had in like 5 years, huh?
Man, it might be the third or fourth.
Is he okay?
I don't know. He said the first time I noticed it was when I had woke up in that morning. I knew something was bad wrong, but I didn't feel it happening when it was happening. It just happened while I was asleep when I woke up. I knew I had to call somebody to get here to help with the situation.
This makes me like, I know this is a serious situation, but this makes me so sad, 5-star. And
me too.
Like, this is something else that I've talked about before with other people. It's like you see guys like Jerry King Lawler or like just other wrestlers like that were so a big part of your childhood, right? Whether it was there as a wrestler, as an announcer, as a figure, right? These people were so big in your life as a kid, and you're seeing all these people get older. Things happen to them. You're like, damn, bro, like this is life, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I think that's the sucky part of it all. It's like, damn, bro, I'm really seeing people that I went to the Coliseum as a kid, got my popcorn and my Coca-Cola with my dad. He's having a stroke. Maybe you said his 31st stroke in the next 5 years.
This is his third stroke in the last 7 years, but also being close to the family. I know that there's more than that.
Yeah, like guys like Jerry Lawler, Ric Flair, like all those guys that are super old now. Like those
guys that are super old now.
I mean, they're old, bro.
So growing up, we would go on vacation. We go to the beach. And one of the most important things, and I know this sounds like a nerd.
Like I'd say about Hulk Hogan too. I'd say his name too.
But I had to tell my family, please record wrestling.
Yeah.
Because you didn't get it in Florida. You only got it in Memphis. And so when we would come home, we would binge watch wrestling before binge watching was even a thing. We would it was on a VCR, VHS.
Oh, you did the first binge watch.
So we would just put it in and we would watch, I don't know, 4 weeks, 4 hours worth of wrestling on television just so we can keep up. Because we did go to Mid-South Coliseum. We didn't go to the studio that much, but we always watched every single Saturday. So that's how big it was. And also for anybody to think that I would, enjoy this at all, like anytime I see Jerry Lawler come up on the news, like your heart skips at this point.
Yeah, it really does, because you think it's probably the worst of it, right? Because it is the kind of the product of the world we live in now, where a lot of the living legends are now kind of,
Let's talk about behind the scenes, though.
Yeah.
Jerry Lawler is very, very famous.
Oh, famous as hell.
Millions of followers. How did they keep this quiet?
I mean, millions of
So-
followers. Okay.
Well, he's got over 1 million followers on his social channels.
Let's be respectful right now.
How did nobody
People
break
not really
this?
tapping
He
into-
was at a wrestling show in Florida, right?
People are really tapping in for the Jerry Lawler Instagram pics, bro.
Okay. Have you seen this?
Respectfully.
Totally old dude
Yeah, they're
Instagram
not
too.
tapping into the Jerry
But that's
Lawler
not what I
Instagram
mean. What I
pics.
mean is the guy is at a wrestling show. He is very famous. He's a feature wherever he goes. How does this news not break for a full week? Because I knew about it.
Why don't you break it?
Because I'm not benefiting from it at
Exactly.
all.
You're right,
And if I come out and say something, it would look like I'm trying to benefit from it.
Yeah.
And in all reality, I'm like, geez, is he in the hospital? Like, where is he? Like, I'm literally thinking of all these things.
I think that's a great question.
But how did it not break? How did it not leak?
That's a really good question.
You're a reporter of sorts. You play one on.
Emphasis on the reporter part.
You
but
play one on the Vernon show sometimes.
Sure.
So if you were at the show
Yeah.
and you get this news, do you break it?
How solidified is the news? That you got?
100%. 100. Family.
I don't think I want to be that person, bro.
So
There's
nobody
certain-
wanted to be that person.
Yeah, there's certain news stories you don't want to be that person, bro.
Nobody wanted to break that news.
Yeah, I don't like. It's the difference between me breaking a transferring from Memphis and damn Jerry Lawler having a damn stroke. Like I ain't want to be. I'll be the person about the transfer because good riddance. But like Jerry Lawler is like a bro. He is a figment in this freaking. No matter what, like he said, off the court, he may have done things that are shiesty, whatever like that. But Jerry Lawler's a living legend, man. He's a living legend.
Next news story.
You pull this. Everybody, when you pull that strap down in Memphis, Tennessee.
Yep.
Because you paying homage to Jerry Lawler. When you put somebody in the pile driver in Memphis, Tennessee, you paying homage to Jerry Lawler. So salute to the king. Man.
Clip that.
Clip that shit.
Andrade released from WWE.
Yeah.
This just came as a surprise, I guess.
I love when you told me what he did. That's kind of a P move, not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, check this out. Andrade had at least one wellness policy violation. I don't think that had anything to do with this. Was also escorted out of the building once. Okay, Sports Kedia.
Thanks, Sportskeeda.
Look, I was escorted out of FedEx Forum before once.
You were?
I tested positive for COVID. They had to get me out of there. This means nothing. This means nothing. This is clickbait right here. But here's the story.
You're saying you got escorted for being out of pocket.
Oh, I mean, you could get escorted from the building for any number of reasons. It's not that you were thrown out. Like, anyway, so I hear, and again, I don't know Andrade, but he just stopped answering the phone.
That's P right there, boy.
He just stopped answering the phone, said nope.
It's like, I ain't trying to work here no more.
Nope. So
that's what I did for my job when I was in high school, and I didn't want to work at Kroger no more.
Bro was unreachable for weeks. Shows back up to TV, and they're like, all right, holla.
Yeah, that's what I did for my job when I was in high school. Like, I don't want to work at Kroger no more, so I stopped answering the phone.
Did we show the other picture?
I stopped showing up to my shifts.
Check this picture out. This is the first thing we've heard since he's been fired.
That's P right there for sure.
He's got a cigar. He's got a shot of whiskey, or what is that?
It's a cigar.
Something on the rocks.
Some scotch. And that watch, though. Look at that watch.
Badass watch with, of course, a hand tattoo showing that I'm a badass. And he just writes, thank you. So, where does Andrade go from here? Because last year he was in AEW. He left, came back to WWE. Can he go back? Now, also, keep in mind, this AAA thing would have been big for Andrade.
It would have. And he was big in the Mexican wrestling community already. So I'm surprised he wasn't more of a figment on their television.
I'm actually shocked because you should just get the paycheck. Just get the paycheck. Do your thing.
But that tells you there was so much going on backstage.
Check this out.
He didn't want to deal with it.
Andrade released for disciplinary reasons. Here's a quote, and I don't know that this came from him, but here's a quote. He was sick of working with gringos.
No, you can't say that, right?
That's what he said.
I don't think you can say that.
I looked it up.
I don't think you can say that.
I looked it up. There is a drink called Stinky Gringo that you can get.
I don't think you can say that,
at the liquor store.
You can't say that.
It's a quote. It's not me, bro.
Jalen, can you say that?
Jalen, can we get a check on that?
Can you say that, Jalen? I don't think you can say that. See?
It's a quote on the thing.
Jalen's like,
It's a quote. I didn't say it. But there is a drink. Anyways, that's the story for Andrade. He's no longer with WWE.
Shut down over here, man.
Google it while I go to the next story.
Talk about that.
All right,
show,
Eddie Gilbert, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert was honored in Philadelphia. It was the last show that they had for the ECW arena. Doug Gilbert, Tommy Rich, Jeff Jarrett, and Tony Khan all stood ringside and honored Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Do you know anything about Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert?
No.
Okay, moving on. NXT Homecoming. William Regal.
Yes, you can. Okay, here we go. Yes, you can say the word, but it's the offensiveness entirely on the context and the person you're speaking to.
So just tell the people that I'm cleared.
Okay. Dustin's cleared.
Okay. Moving on.
He was quoting a quote, America.
Wrestlepalooza. What match are you looking forward to the most?
Brock Cena.
I believe that will be the headline. John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. You also have Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre.
Don't care.
You've got the tag team match, CM Punk and AJ Lee versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch.
Do you want me to say it?
What are the chances AJ Lee pins Becky Lynch?
Oh my gosh. After she does the Black Widow, probably very high probability.
The Usos versus The Vision.
Who is The Vision?
That's Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker.
When did they get that name?
The Vision?
When did they give themselves a name?
That's Seth Rollins, The Vision. He's a visionary.
Oh, God.
He's a revolutionary.
Oh, my God. This is so stupid. You know what? I really love the Usos being back together. I'm going to go with the Usos, bro.
I feel like they keep going backwards. Io Sky versus Stephanie Vakir for the Women's Championship.
Bro, I'm watching this match because I just want to see Stephanie Vakir do her move.
The...
Devil's Kiss. See, I can name that move because it's freaking great. America, you hear that?
Do it.
When you see a move that's great.
Do it, Devin.
Do the Devil's Kiss?
No, like you do the sound.
Ha, 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 ha. Oh, yeah. Shout out Booker T, man. Real gooner.
What? I'm going to Google that. All right, last story of the day. Thank God. All right. I feel like...
He's learned a lot. He learned about Palm Angels today. He went to learn what gooner is. Look, you just tapped in.
I feel like it's been a rocky road this whole time.
What?
I've been under fire here. All right, so WrestleMania...
Under fire?
I think this is under fire. WrestleMania 27 headed to Saudi Arabia.
Oh, man.
Is this...
Thoughts?
Is this cool?
Thoughts?
Where I'm asking the chat.
I want to hear your thoughts.
I really just try to watch wrestling like it's a TV show. I'm just watching wrestling.
All right, well, I'm gonna speak on it as a fan then.
Okay.
How about that?
Like, do you really care where the show emanates from while you're watching at home, eating your popcorn and stuff?
Yes.
Why?
Because I'll complain about them not having custom sets anymore.
Having what?
Custom sets.
What's that?
Like the sets that were like made for the pay-per-views.
Oh, apparently that was a big Vince thing.
Yeah,
big
I complain
cost. Yeah.
You're making buku's money. You can make a damn custom set.
No, I agree with you.
So yeah, as a wrestling fan, I think it's like one of those moments where what happened to the game I love, right? Yes, WWE got a major check for taking this show to Saudi Arabia, but I think the figment of I'm gonna use some big words when I put this breakdown. The figment, the base of the foundation of WrestleMania is because I think when we start to do it in arenas, we're drifting further and further and further away, right, from really what WrestleMania is. And I think the more you just do these money grabs for it, I think it doesn't lessen the show, but it's like a crown jewel, but like with WrestleMania tag on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you try to make those crown jewel shows matter because you put like the big money guys, like the John Cena versus Logan Paul. Like, what's the difference in this? What's the difference for me?
Yeah, but
as a fan,
they're gonna do it in London, right? At some point.
I don't know.
Do you hate that too, or is it just Saudi?
What it is. I don't know what it is. It's just like I feel like WrestleMania should be like, I hate it when they said we're gonna put WrestleMania in Las Vegas this year. I hated that because you did it last year. Like, I feel like the foundation of WrestleMania is like, okay, it's a big moment in a big arena with big spots. Like, I don't know what it is. Something about it just bothers me.
I was like, why do you care?
It feels like a money grab.
Yeah, but that's what they're in business for.
But it just feels like a money grab. Like, what happened to, like, I don't know. And you have Bianca's up there talking about it, and like, you could tell she was like somebody told her.
You guys think they're miserable up there because the internet told us they were miserable.
Oh, no. I think she spoke very well.
They took pictures of them when they looked like they weren't ready for pictures to be taken of them. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, but I don't know. It's just something about the WrestleMania and Saudi thing that, like, it's like, why?
I am excited each year call me a nerd, to see where it's going to be because I'm automatically thinking Maria has fun at WrestleMania. So I'm thinking, oh, we're going. Where is it? It's in New Orleans? Oh, if it's New Orleans, I'm definitely going.
Yeah.
If it's Nashville, there's no doubt about it. Your boy's
it's
gonna
coming.
Be there.
The Nashville show's coming.
Right, but it was supposed to be 2027. This is Saudi's show now.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah. So,
Are we about to do it from Saudi to
the
London
excitement
to England?
goes away for me personally because I know I'm not going, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to watch regardless, but I'm not able to go.
And I will say, I am excited for what they're teasing.
And if Vince McMahon was still around, he would undercut Saudi, right? He would have this big WrestleMania, and then he'd turn right around and have WrestleMania Revenge.
Exactly.
Or some sort of
In the
WrestleMania
States, right?
something in the United States
Exactly.
to give the American folks what they want, or the United States or whatever here.
You gotta
locally.
give come on, bro. I know those, and I'll talk about in the show how overseas crowds, they are better than our crowds. They are for sure. They get more rowdy. They're more intense.
Let's ask the chat, why? Why do you have a problem with them doing WrestleMania somewhere else?
It's just I don't know, because like you said, one, I wanted to go, and two, I will say this on the WrestleMania thing: if it's leading up to what I think is about to lead up to, of The Rock getting back in the ring, because I saw some stuff online that the Saudis made a deal of the only way we can do this is if The Rock's in the ring. I don't know. I'm indifferent about this, bro. I usually have opinions about a lot of things. I think I'm indifferent about this one.
You know what, Devin?
What?
I don't want The Rock messing up my wrestling anymore.
Oh, that's a hot take.
Yo, Rock, I don't want you messing up our wrestling show anymore.
Messing up your wrestling show?
Yes.
So he did ruin
You messed up John Cena's run, his final run. You messed it up.
He ruined it.
You had Travis Scott and you messed that up. And there's no other way around it. You probably did it to try to make other people look bad, like Triple H or whoever. And now all of a sudden, I don't know if the final boss is coming back. Don't.
Yeah.
Don't come back, bro.
You know what? You may be cooking with this one.
Don't come back.
I'm going to have to clock this on this one.
Unless you wrestle Stone Cold Steve Austin at Saudi WrestleMania.
See.
Don't come back.
But I don't want that, though, bro.
All right. Did I leave anything out?
I think you hit all the notes. I think you hit everything. Lawler, Andrade, Saudi. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, this week is going to be huge. This Wednesday, probably tonight, if you're watching this when the pod drops, Insane Clown Posse and Juggalo Championship Wrestling are at Minglewood Hall. Also, the stars of Memphis Wrestling will be there as well. I will be there too. If you're a Juggalo or a Juggalette, come on out and check us out. Then Saturday is going to be the thrill of a lifetime, Devin.
What's going to be a thrill lifetime?
A thrill. Arkansas, Memphis, Simmons Bank, Liberty Stadium, 40,000 people there, I bet. You think it'll hit 40,000?
It's going to be packed. It's going to be a sellout.
It's going to be ridiculous.
It's going to be like this Saturday will be the biggest crowd Dustin 5-Star stands in front of in his life.
Until the new seats come in. And then they ask me to come back and do another season. Yes. And then I'll beat that, but I cannot wait.
Just lay off the skinny jeans with the blue tiger print.
Oh, you just wait till you see what I got in store this time. All right, so this Sunday.
Jalen, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take a photo and put that joint up next week on the podcast.
Please do.
The skinny jeans that Dustin 5-Star wears on Saturday.
It'll be one of my finest hours this Sunday.
Just don't tuck your shoes in your pants.
Rest for the wicked. Kalisto is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Also, Johnny Swinger is on the card with the stars of Memphis Wrestling. Get those tickets at memphiswrestling.tv. Also, October 12th, Vicky Guerrero. We talked a lot about Guerreros. Vicky Guerrero, one of the sweetest persons that I've ever met in my entire life, will be at the Wrestle Center for a Halloween Spooktacular presented by Kapow Comics. What were you going to say? Probably something smart.
Yeah, I would
Smart
keep on myself. Stop tucking your damn pants in your shoes, bro.
That's not how it goes. My shoes.
Stop tucking your shoes in your pants, bro.
That's all the time we have this week on Grind City Wrestling. I am Dustin Starr. He is Devin Walker, baby.
Cool. Sing AJ Lee's song.
Saying so long, everybody. Light it up. Light it up. Light it up.
Oh, shit.
See, I know it.